Hey YouTube, glad you're with us. It is Friday, November 8, 9, whatever day that Friday is. We're up at the farm. Today's a big day. We're going to pour concrete today. The concrete crew should be showing up very soon. And just a reminder, I'm here at our south driveway, and give you a little 360 tour here. There's the south driveway. There's the first set of tubes that are going to be filled with concrete. Hold one container there. Tubes over here hold two containers, 40 feet between them. We'll get it leveled off and get a roof on them next year. You can see the grade difference. This front tube is a foot below this concrete pad. That is the kind of basis of the height adjustment. So, roughly a foot out of the ground, and then you can see back there that we are, roughly 2.5 feet, maybe 3 feet out of the ground. Similarly here, we get the grade drop here, so these are 2 feet out, and the back is about 2 feet out as well. So that's the plan for today. We get some other things done. You can get a peek over there at the mower. We set that over here on the tree line, so it's completely out of our way. Last year we had it up near the house, and it was always in our way when winter came. Got some repair to do on a power cord on the motorhome, which sits right over there. Yeah, we had what will be the pump house moved. It's not in its permanent location. It's actually headed over here, just behind that clump of 3 trees. And then you can see the wells right there, power's right there. We'll run power to it. We'll run the well. We'll move the well line over there. So that's kind of the plan. We brought up some additional stuff. From the city, headed into the garage, emptying the garage in the city, and we're going to get everything buttoned up and ready for winter here, including getting the plow on the tractor, moving the chicken tractors so that they are in their winter position. And that's about all we're going to get done here. I did just have a neighbor stop and say, hey, you got a great tractor, and I got 10 acres of land that needs to be mowed. So we'll look at that next spring. I'll bring you along for that ride as well. We're just getting buttoned up for winter. As I say, the big project this year that we were delayed because it was so wet in the spring, and then we got the sono tubes in, and then we've been delayed waiting for the contractors. Cement contractors up here are way behind. So we're pleased that we're getting them this week. And we'll run some video as they bring the trucks in. They have to bring a conveyor in to reach the tubes in the back. So we'll get some video going. You'll be able to see that happen as well. As always, like and subscribe. A bunch of people come and watch, and only 1 or 2 of you a month are subscribing. Really appreciate the subscribes. We're not a big channel. We don't anticipate becoming a big channel unless I, change the format of what's going on here. But right now, just, if you like this content, give it a like, and that way it'll come up in your feed. I am so far behind this season. I just processed videos from June, July time frame. So we're just way behind. Part of that is, for those of you who don't know, I've owned a consulting company for 32 years. We did accounting software consulting, and I sold that company. The close was October 1st, and then I joined the firm that I sold it to on their sales team. So life has been a little crazy, getting ready for the sale, finishing up negotiations, closing down the functional side of the corporation. I keep the corporation, I sold the assets. But we got to wind down payables and receivables, and so that's been super busy. But it's good. It's a good move. I'll be 64 next week, so it's a good move to make. But it has made me behind in YouTube. So I appreciate your patience. Enjoy the video, and leave some comments or likes, whatever you like to do, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks. Except I'm going to hit the... That was painful.
You want his trailer or do we not want to haul him up there?
I don't know. We may not want to haul them up there. Let's get them cut and see where we are for time. They are weather resistant. Like one more in here.
Would it help if I steadied it at all?
Maybe. I don't know if the blade's getting warm or if I'm cocking it in the hole or just what's happening, what I'm doing. Well, that one went better.
Yep. Good.
Let's not put it outside.
Okay. Light them up on end maybe, huh?
Yeah. Like that. Yeah. Just a quick note as we throw the sonotubes out by the holes. There's some missing video here. We came back in with the auger and widened the holes out a little bit, and then my youngest, child number 5, took some Saturday from school. She's at school 15 miles away, and came and helped me put these in and get them leveled. Again, there's no video of that, so they were laser leveled, and we're going to move on now to the concrete guys coming in, and they double checked everything, and actually a couple of them floated. It had been 5 weeks since I put them in before the concrete guys got there. Okay, so what I've done is I set the laser while sitting on this 2x4, you'll see why in a minute, at 3'10". I then lifted it to 4'10" because the tops of these are to be 1 foot below that level. So the last bit of video here is just looking at how far this tube has to go down into the ground. You can see that the 2x4 is laid across the top of the tube. That's why I measured it at the platform with the 2x4 in to allocate for that amount of space. What you're seeing here is that tube is still 18 inches, 20 inches out of the ground. Ultimately had to come back in with the auger, as I said earlier, and widen these holes a little bit. There may have been other ways to do it, but I've never done this before, so this was the way I got it done. here the conveyor operator is going to make sure that it is stretched out as far as it needs to be to reach the distant tubes. Here he's working on the ones to the left, and then he'll go up to the ones on the right, and then they put some cones on the end of it, and then the cement truck shows up and we load it. Hang on and watch it all happen. When it comes time to clean up, you can dump whatever you want right in that low spot there. I'm filling this to the base of those columns over there with dirt. So just throw it in the low hole and it'll be good, yeah.
Pull the rest of the concrete truck out or no? Down. Yep. No more.
you happen to have any pins in your truck?
Yeah.
Yeah, fix this on. Oh, you got some.
I have more wood if you need it.
Yeah, she's pretty solid now. We'll just keep checking them as we go.
Okay.
That one we'll have to run the laser on. I got my laser coming.
Okay.
We'll fix it up.
It's good we dumped all that here.
Totally not gonna help you until I heard you say, "Oh my God, we gotta do a lot." Those four must be their own heights or what?
Yes, they're a foot,
Okay.
roughly a foot.
Okay, I'll reshoot those.
Yeah, so the way I did it is these 6 are set off of that platform.
Okay.
And those 4 are set off the platform where that little building is sitting. Well, at least they're all measuring about the same.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Oh, not that one.
Yeah, they're all about an inch. So I'm gonna have to reshoot these ones.
I love that. I'm gonna put it on a trailer, baby. Hey, you drag it? I don't think you can drag it. No. Winch it up there. How come?
Well, the,
These all you put them all completely level?
yeah, I thought I did.
You want us to mag them level? Cause
You take a little out, you
take
say?
a little out, yeah.
Well, I suppose that would be best, wouldn't
Yeah.
it?
So that's about where that one needs to go. Cause then the back 3 are pretty good.
Yeah. I saw that they look like they're within a half an inch.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching the video. We're going to bring this to an end. Note in the map overhead, the blue area, that is the work zone where we put the foundations in, over the last few videos where we did the leveling, everything. So just to give you an update of kind of where it is on the property. Thanks for coming. Like and subscribe.